It's week 6 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Drake May. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Patriots and the Packers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second in inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Down the sideline, past the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. Into the secondary again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's Jacobs. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Lockett headed in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol give to Stevenson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Now Love, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
We'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Love. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now, Jacobs. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, which is weird, Mike, because they sent so many guys out in the route. But what does that do? It really stresses your protection. The more guys out in the route, the less guys blocking, and the play ends up resulting in a sack.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's Love. Look wide. Get this one complete. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing is May. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Here's third down and a few inches. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Stevenson's got a first down and more. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. We'll go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Here's Love to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll take this down to the 23. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll bring this inside the 15, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, here's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. And that ball incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. He'll tuck it and take off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Love. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Packers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was no...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down, up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
To throw is May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. 2nd down and 8. To throw now, May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down, May. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and short, and here is May. And he will score. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now return, coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense, and their running back, set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. A pass taken in by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Polk. Touchdown, Patriots.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball, and you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us